fuck? Y'all, I am so upset that... Hey, Nola. Hey, Nola. I'm upset, y'all. Something ain't go right. Something did not go right. And I cannot fix it. I cannot fix it. I cannot fix it. I don't know what it is. Hey, Nola, y'all. Let me get back to my thing. I am really upset. I need some IT people. I need some IT people. So I hope this is me right here. Okay, we back. All right. It ain't gonna get right, y'all. See, the devil's always busy. Now, I got JoJo coming in. I got the chair. I got everything set up. I've been waiting, sitting here 20 minutes. I got everything situated. And now my thing won't turn the way I want it to turn. Hey, our heel. Hey, y'all. Hey. Listen, I am so upset that this is not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh, my God. It's not doing what I wanted it to do. I've got to get no. I've got to get I got to get something to make it right. And see, this ain't even gonna be right when he comes, because you ain't gonna be able to see him. Anyway, hey y'all, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Hey y'all. Hey Delightful. Hey y'all. It is on. I don't know. How do you put your screen on rotate? That's the problem. How do I do that? It always usually just rotate when I rotate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now it's too late. It's too late. It's so much going on with my phone right here. I'm so oh my God. I've got to use my camera. Anyway, hey y'all, I got a lot of stuff to say. Y'all know what? I had a wonderful birthday. Didn't do a lot, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. In one moment, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did, because I got to say thank you in a good way. Let me see how I do this. I am so mad about this. That's the problem. But I don't know. I don't like... Listen, y'all. I don't like iPhone. Yeah, I'm using my phone because I ain't got my camera all the way set up. I'm using the iPhone. What can you tell me real quick? Because usually just rotate. When you turn it, it rotate. But did I hit a button? Did I do something wrong? This is why I don't like iPhones. They're too complicated for no reason. Right? See, my Android, this right here, know how to work that. Love that. Delightful, Arheo, Neek, Nola. Anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all something. See, now I don't even like the way this is set up. You can see me. It just threw me off. I was too prepared. Yeah, I'm an Android. But anyway, let me just start this off by saying people can watch the replay. I want a few more people to get in here. But let me say this. I want to say thank you, right? Thank you for the little notes, the emails, all the birthday wishes, right? That's right, Nola. I hate that this is like this, right? All the birthday wishes. I want to thank everyone, right, for every little thing. The Cash Apps, y'all just overwhelmed me. I was so in need, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, I'm an Android, but my son had got me this a couple years ago, whatever. But hey, Sheila. I just want to say thank you from my heart. Like I said before on my video, if I could hug y'all, I would, because I'm so grateful, because you guys don't have to do nothing. Y'all, you don't have to do nothing, right? Yeah, see, all my Android girls is here. That's why we here, because we Androids, right? I am so mad, because my son gonna come, and he ain't gonna be, y'all ain't gonna be able to see him. You know what I'm saying? I should have, you know what I should have did? Because I got on my laptop, on my computer, I have a camera. I'm going to have to figure that out. But hey, y'all. Anyway, right? Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to thank y'all for that. But let me tell you what I did do, y'all. Before I get started, before I go any further. My coworkers have been telling me about this place called Fried Green Tomatoes. Oh, my God, right? Fried green tomatoes is everything. they can just tear down Golden Corral or whatever it's called. They can tear that down. They don't even need that. Don't even need to exist, right? Fried green tomatoes. It tastes like your grandma, your Aunt Bertha, Jessie May. Somebody is back in the kitchen, but I think it's owned by white folks. I'm not quite sure because it was a Chinese man that took the money, but it was white folks coming out the back. The people that work there, right? Listen, everything. You know how you got coleslaw? The coleslaw was made with milk. I know y'all forgot that the coleslaw really made with milk. Did y'all forget that or do y'all know that? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Coleslaw is really, when you make homemade coleslaw, it's made with milk, right? Listen, y'all. The coleslaw was good. The greens was so good. Ooh, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Now, the macaroni and cheese wasn't good. I don't believe nobody can make good macaroni and cheese except for black folks, right? But the mashed potatoes was mashing. They was creamy and milky and all of the stuff, right? I had the chicken. That's what they known for, the chicken. Chicken was juicy, okay? The cabbage, good. And then I went twice last week. I went on my birthday or the day before my birthday. Then I went the day after, right? My son took me both times. We went. It's about 35 minutes away from it. But it's well worth it. Everything down here is 35 minutes away anyway, right? It was so good. Only thing is, I don't like driving in the night because ain't no lights, ain't no street lights down here, y'all. Unless you in the city part. Ain't no street lights. I can't drive. So we drive about 10 miles on the black street, right? On the way back. Because I went after work. I had to go. I was fiending for it. My coworker, I told my coworker, I said, you done created a monster. I'm going to be going once a week. Once a week. Really, I want to go on Sunday because I'm off on Sunday. But I think I'm going to make it Tuesday is the day I'm going to go. I think Tuesday is the day I'm going to go, right? Let me tell y'all something. My coworker said she go twice a week for her and her husband. I absolutely loved it. Hey, Lisa Marie. I'm telling them about my birthday week where I went to Fried Green Tomatoes twice this week. Twice. And it is so good. It wouldn't, if it was one around the corner, it wouldn't be no good for me because when I moved to Charlotte, it was a very good buffet right around the corner. But as soon as the pandemic came, they shut down and they put the for sale sign on the building. They had good food too, but not as good as this. Not as good as this. And they did have the bread pudding on Thursdays, but it was like, not the real kind of bread pudding like I like, but it'll do though. The restaurant, the buffet that was around the corner from me in Charlotte had the real bread pudding. Oh my God. Hey, Janika. You know, I can't do the dark. It's no street lights. I'm talking about these is nice communities. They just don't have street. We in the South. They don't have no street lights. Like on my street is dark, but there's street lights, but it's still dark. It's still dark, right? But when on the way home, there wasn't no street lights. Your lights off your car. Like, I don't like that. And it was raining. I don't like that. But it's good. Fried green tomatoes. It was so good. I'm getting hungry thinking about it now. Because I ate a turkey burger early this morning, so I'm going to be hungry when I finish with y'all. I'm going to be hungry. But anyway, y'all, I just want to say thank you, Jack Squad. Thank you for the love. Y'all, like I said, y'all is my therapy, right? Y'all my girlfriends, my guy friends, my nephews, my nieces. Y'all is my therapy, and you all are greatly appreciated, right? With that being said, I got a lot to talk about, y'all. I got a lot to talk about. Now, like I said, JoJo may come in here, but my camera situation ain't right, so y'all ain't even gonna be able to see him. I don't even know how we gonna do that. So I got the chair right, y'all. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't even gonna work. I'm so upset about that. But anyway, I want to talk about y'all. Hey, I want to talk about the Drew Sidor, Ralph Pittman, which is her husband, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and their announcement that they are divorcing, which she should have been divorced her because he didn't treat her nice. He did not treat her nice. I hope some of y'all don't watch it because he didn't treat her nice. And season before last, he disappeared for some days and didn't even call her. He got a whole family. I don't know if men understand that you're the head. When you have a wife and kids, or you're in a household, you're the head of the house. You are the protector. You should let somebody know where you are, right? He went for a couple of days. I can't remember how many. I don't know if it was 2, 3, but he left, and then she couldn't reach him, didn't talk to him or nothing. He just went on about his business like he wasn't married, right? I didn't like him from that point on. Okay, last season, I know he's a narcissist because he He bought her a pretty outfit, laid it out on the bed, said with a note, put this on. Real romantic thing, right? He was dressed nice. He had a candlelit dinner somewhere. I can't remember where they went to, right? But it was isolated. And hey friend, hey Jeanette. And he had a dinner table set up, and I don't want to say he had a lot going on, but it was nice. It was real nice. But as soon as they sat down, he ruined it. I watched him. Now y'all know I because I was with a narcissist and didn't know he was. I have been reading up and studying up on this. He made her cry. They wasn't at the table 5 minutes. He made her cry, but the look that he had in his eyes, the look he had on his face was disgust and disdain. Again, I would have never fooled with him again. And she talked so softly and so like, I would have cussed him out and punched him in the eye, right? So for them to announce that they're divorcing was not a shocker to me because she should have did it long time ago, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Lila's grandma. It was 3. I knew it was more than 2 days or 3 days, like a college. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I knew it was 3. I wasn't quite sure, but I knew it was more than 1, right? He went and didn't call her, didn't answer the phone, didn't do anything like he was single. Like grandma just said, like he was single. You ain't single, bro. What if anything could have happened to your kids, anything could happen to your wife, anything could happen to your house? He didn't care, right? Hey, Eve. Listen, we talking about Drew Sidor and Ralph's announcement that they were getting divorced. I'm happy for her that they get a divorce. And I hope she is too, because she should have been divorced because he didn't treat her nice. Now, what threw me was they said he filed. Usually men don't file. But it was revealed later on that she filed 61 minutes or 21 minutes before him. Now, that means they was racing to the courthouse. Now, y'all tell me if the first one get there. Like, I don't understand, what happens with the first one who files, how that goes legally. So that lets me know something happened. Something happened. Bad. Big. Right? Don't know what it was. Then a day later, we find out Mimi Foss from Love and Marriage Hip Hop Atlanta put up a subliminal post with Ty, her ex, the girl, Ty, her ex, Drew and Ralph. Just pictures, and the background music was Ice Spice's song, She's a Munch. Now, you can I've been figuring out all kinds of scenarios to this, right? Then someone in the comments, I've seen this twice in another blogger's comments, that they were caught in the bed. Ty, which is a girl, Mimi's ex, and Drew were caught in the bed. Don't know how true it is, and I really don't want to believe that. I don't really want to believe that, right? Drew don't seem like she liked women. She was with man. I don't know. You don't know what goes on in people's houses in their bedrooms, but I'm just saying, I don't want to believe that. I really don't. I don't want to believe that. But there was some reason why there was a race, and it was also revealed, I forgot to mention this in my video, that he had been spending her money. That's to cause me to bust you in the head and black your eye and knock your teeth out and bust your lip. He has been spending her money. Now, there was one episode, I want to say it was last season, that he said something about he made more money than her anyway. And that, I don't like when a man says that. That wasn't nothing to say. And that was like he was trying to belittle her, right? I never liked Ralph. He's a nice looking dude, but I never liked him, and I definitely didn't like him for Drew. Drew was too passive to be with him. Hey, Connie, he treated you like didn't he? That's what I said. Connie. I said this, I just uploaded a video about them. Like, I don't know what he does. I did know, but I'd have forgotten. He said what he does, but I forgot what he does. But at the time when he made that statement, I was like, did they make more than her? I was a little confused by that. But let me tell you, he acted like he didn't like her. I was telling them a few minutes ago that last season, when he set out the romantic gesture and bought her a sexy outfit and had candlelight dinner and a chef and all this stuff, as soon as they sat down, it went wrong because I don't know if she brought up, where was you at? I don't know what happened, but it went wrong. But the look in his face and the look in his eye was disdain and disgust. And he walked away from her like he just couldn't stand her. And she was crying. And last season before, Drew was always crying. I don't want to be with nobody that makes me cry every time I see them, right? Anytime for that matter. I don't know what he does. I forgot what he does. Let's Google, what does Ralph Pittman do? Let's see if I can find out what he does. What does Ralph Pittman do? Because he said it on the show. What does Ralph Pittman do for a living? Okay, let's see. He's a business strategist and the founder and CEO of My Mind Music, an American music enrichment and wellness company that curates therapeutic music to promote and improve quality of life. I don't know what that means. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he been dipping off in her money, and he probably had been doing it. See, let me tell y'all something. What my aunties and them told me long time ago. I grew up with this. Yes, you all can have a joint account, but you have your money, he has his money, and y'all can have one together. Don't never give somebody access to all of your money, right? I got a friend did that. He ran off with thousands of her dollars. It's a whole nother story. Recently. Never do that. Never do. I don't care how much you love Google Gaga, I love you for life, me and you against the world. Never do that. Because you give them the opportunity to do something to you. Never give anybody an opportunity like that to do something to you, right? And he's been taking her money. And so when they announced this divorce, it's irreconcilable. It can't be fixed. That's what they say. It can't be fixed. I don't want a joint account, and my account is going to be at a different bank. I know that's right, Sheila. I've never had one with a man either. I never had one. I've never had one. I don't know if I could trust that big. I don't know if I could trust that big for that. I would like to trust. I would like to meet a man and he's my everything, everything. But these dudes play too many games, y'all. And then as soon as it seems like when money's involved, as soon as you, let's say you don't sign a prenup, then like Cynthia didn't sign a prenup, then they do something and they get it divorced. Like I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, the way he looked at her, and the way he always looked at her to me, I'm happy that they're getting divorced, and I hope she sticks to her guns. Same concept with credit cards, keep them separate. Right. I just believe, just don't do that. Just don't do that. Like, because now he's cheating with your money. Because that don't say, I don't know how much they get on Housewives. They probably get a nice little piece of change. He's doing something he's a speaker and a strategist. That can go either way. That could be bullshitter. You can translate that into I'm a bullshitter. I'm a scammer. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he said, I make more money anyway, let me know that he really didn't. In my mind. As soon as he said it, I said, no, he don't. You know what I'm saying? So, he's doing whatever he want to do. Now, the part I can't wrap my head around with is did Drew and Ty, Mimi put the picture up. So she put a picture up of her and Ty, but Ty had a blank face. She put a picture up of her, of Ty and Drew, and Ty had a big smile, had a big Kool-Aid smile. I don't know what it means. Like I said in the comments, they said that they got caught sleeping in the bed or something. Something, they got caught. Who caught them? Don't know. But I'm sure it's going to play out because they are filming Real Housewives of Atlanta now. So I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later what happened, right? Now, it always intrigues me when someone has been straight and then they go gay. Did you just go gay? Have you been gay? Like all that. I got a lot of questions about that, right? That's why I don't really believe it. I don't know. But why did Mimi put that up? Why did she put that post up like that, right? What do y'all think happened? What y'all think happened? They was all at the party. Ralph just had a party February 13th. He just had a party. Drew gave him a 40th birthday party. Now, Mimi is 51. I don't know how old. Let's see how old Ty is. I don't know how old Ty is. I don't know, but I guess age don't really matter these days. How old? Y'all think if I put how old is Ty, they gonna know who Ty is? How old is Ty? No, they think I'm talking about Ty Dolla $ign. Ty, the ex-basketball player. She's retired from basketball now. The ex-basketball player. Let's see if they got it right now. Ty. Okay, her name is Tamara Young, T-Y, Ty. She was born in 86. So she about 30, what she is, 39? Okay, so, yeah, that's what I just found out, Neek. So Mimi was a little bit older than her. Okay, all right. So her and Drew about the same age. Okay, I don't know. I just don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. She's 36. Okay, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. Like you, Nick. Okay, yeah, I don't want to believe that, y'all. But we gonna see, cause it's gonna play out, and we gonna probably know before Real Housewives of Atlanta even show. I think it's just a picture from them. That's what I said. Well, they were all at the party last week or 2 weeks ago. They were at Ralph's party that Drew gave for her husband. See, that's what I'm saying. Something drastic and big happened. Well, taking my money, that's big. That's big enough. But she gave him a party, and I think Ty and Mimi and all of them were there at the party. Like, Candy was being interviewed by somebody, and she said it was a surprise to her because everybody was all at the party. Everybody was having a good time, right? The fact that you take my money, though, that's big. That's big enough. I don't know how true that I want to know why Mimi posted that, though, and said she's a munch. I want to know why she posted that. And did y'all think she was too old to be posting subliminals like that? What y'all think about that? Like, I'm petty. I do subliminals, but something about in my relationship I wouldn't put up on social media, though. I wouldn't put that on social media. That ain't nobody business, right? So I don't know. I don't know, but I hope she gets away from it. Now, let me tell you what I just thought just came in my head. The fact that he's a strategist, right? Is he gonna try to take Drew money? Is he gonna want spousal support? Like, what are you about to do? You know, when she asked him to adopt her oldest child that's not by him, because I think she has 3 kids and 2 of them is his and 1 of them is, the third one, the oldest one is not. And he refused, but he made it seem like he did that because he was respecting the boy's actual dad. I always thought that was a little strange because, people do that. People do that. People do that. You get with a man, he love you, he love your kids, he will adopt that child. It's not his, make us all the same. We all got the same name. I thought it was odd that he didn't do that, right? Even though he explained it away, I just thought that was BS, me personally. But maybe because he had an exit plan. And maybe because he didn't want to, because I think when you adopt, you got to pay child support, right? Got to pay child support. If he had adopted that boy, he would have to pay child support for him. So let's say, let's see. Any person with common sense could tell that Ralph didn't want to adopt the step. Right. Let's just say he knew that he was going to leave at some point and he wasn't going to pay child support for a child that wasn't his. That's what I'm saying right now, this moment. Thought just came in my head. Spirit put it in me to say that, right? Why does everyone Mimi get with cheat on her? She need to stop posting subliminal and figure that out. Exactly. I think because Mimi, see, listen, when she was with Stevie J was a known cheater, right? But then he cheated in her face with Jocelyn, but then they all had a threesome. Like, you ain't gonna bring your side piece and then we all gonna sleep together. That's weird. And I think that's probably why, because she's do weird stuff. Then the next thing, now you're gay. You've been with dudes, but now you're gay. You know what I'm saying? And then, she made the video before she got with the girl. She made the video with the man in the shower with the other dude, who they was saying he was a suspect, but they made a sex tape in the bathroom. Like, I think some women think you can be as highly sexual as you want, but you got to be with somebody that love you. Let me just say that, right? Can't be that with everybody. I don't think. I don't know. But I don't think so, right? Because then you get played like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why everybody should get with you. If you look at it, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I'd have been cheated on a lot of times. A lot of folks. I don't know, because men just, Ty's a girl, so I don't know. But, let me tell y'all this though. I'm saying what I'm saying, my experience, right? Don't want the LGBTQ folks coming at me. I don't want no smoke. When I was away on vacation, I noticed that the gay girls were very promiscuous. And I don't even know if promiscuous is the word. They switch around. They switch around, whatever that's called, right? I don't know about him, but it sounds like he's that. Me too. Me too. That's what it sounds like, you know. But the gay girls were, they didn't stay with nobody too long. I put it like that. So I don't know what that's called. Because it ain't promiscuous. I don't know what it's called. It's called we don't stay with nobody that long, right? I noticed that. I've noticed that. You know, that's how they do. So I don't know. It's because they got options. I don't know. Everybody want them. I have no idea. I don't know why that is. But I'm mad that my thing ain't right. But anyway, Jeanette, you wasn't on here. And I have to tell, Jeanette is my friend, y'all. I have to tell y'all, I wanted to tell her in front of y'all. Did I say that right? I don't know. But who's been very, 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 very friend. She's an angel to me, right? So I was saying, Jeanette, and everybody that just got on here, that I really appreciate my birthday, the wishes, the cash apps, the notes, the calls, the texts, all of that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. But anyway, back to Ralph and Drew. I want her to divorce. I don't want him to. But see, when you watch him, he overbearing on her. He's controlling and overbearing. That Drew gonna have to put on her big girl panties, get her mama. Her mama a preacher. She had to get her mama. They're going to pray that Negro away from her, you know, in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's going to end well. Especially if we don't know what's happening. But if she cheated, he really going to go in on her. But on the same token, she said he had took her money. He's spending her money or whatever out of her bank account. So that's a lot. Either way it go, that's a lot, right? Now, next on the agenda is Love After Lockup, which is now Life After Lockup. After they've been on for a while, then it turns into life. After they got out and everybody's situated, it turns into Life After Lockup. Now, I thought that we were not going to see the guy from Cincinnati, Cameron, and Eris. Her name is Eris. It's Eris. And she lives in Tampa. Well, they was on last night, and she has moved that Negro to Tampa. He ain't good enough to go to no Tampa. But she done moved into Tampa, right? Now let me get this out. I can't hardly get it out quick enough. I don't know how any woman takes on a man that has nothing but the clothes on his back. I don't know how you do that. I do not know how that works. I do not know how you can feel good about that. I don't know how that happens, right? So she flew him down to Tampa. It looks so beautiful down there. Sunny and beautiful. Got a house, and couldn't be me either, Sheila. And because every time I look at you, I would get angry. I ain't set up like that. But she flew him out. He's there. Now, when you look at him, me and my son watch it together. You know, I used to live in Cincinnati. And then most people, it's a lot of alcoholics in Cincinnati because there's not much to do. So people drink. To me, I think he's an alcoholic, based off what he displayed prior to last night's episode. But when you look at him, he looks so stupid. He looks like a stupido, right? Now, hey, Keitha. Now, he's looking stupid. The daddy called her, and daddy said, I don't even know why you did that, right? It is the downtown. I haven't been in a couple of years, and when I went to the Jazz Fest, but I didn't roam around downtown. But it's regentrified. But see, the thing about Cincinnati is a strange city because downtown Cleveland, they protect that, right? Even though the projects is a few blocks away, either direction, you could get messed up. The wrong turn, you'd be messed up. But if you were to come downtown Cleveland, you could say downtown Cleveland is beautiful too. Just a few blocks away is horrible. Now, there's a lot of black people. There's a lot of low income in downtown Cincinnati. I don't know what they did with them people. If they still down there, I don't know. I think they are. Because it's called Over the Rhine, right? The Over the Rhine is full of Negroes, right? I don't know how they got them contained but I've heard that they have regentrified parts of downtown Cincinnati. My son said, because he go all the time, right? When I go to my friend's house. I go to the Jazz Fest. You know, I don't really be right downtown in the heart of it, right? It was horrible when I lived there. It was poverty ridden, right? But that's where you went to have good times, right? I love downtown. That's what fun was. I don't. They say it looks good, but that could be that. It's a trick of the eye. It's an illusion because downtown Cleveland is like that, and I know better, right? Like I said, if you make a wrong turn, you you it's bad news for you, right? But anyway, he's an idiot. I don't know what she saw. She's a very nice girl, and I guess she's got a decent job or whatever. I don't understand how you go now. Carlos King, I'm running all around because I got a lot of thoughts in my head. Carlos King interviewed Monique and Derek. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. But they say that it's a thing on Facebook that connects you to the prisoners or something, a prison website, a prison pen pal group or something. I don't know, but that's how they meeting these dudes. I don't know, but anyway, I'll talk about Eris and Cameron because I don't know why would you pick a Negro with nothing. He has nothing. He has nothing. He had a suitcase and with a few little clothes in it. Why would you do that? And she said her daughter is living with her. I want to say mother, I guess somebody for a minute, because they got a lot of catching up to do. So you remove your child out the house so the man, the bum man can come and stay and y'all get acclimated with each other. Then you're going to go get the daughter and she got to live with this man she don't even know. All that's weird. All that's weird and wrong, period. Anyway, Monique and Derek, Carlos King interviewed him, right? He said he'd been trying and lo and behold, he did. All right. Now I got different thoughts on Monique and Derek because I think that he really does love her after I watched the interview. Y'all go watch the interview on Carlos King YouTube channel. And if he don't love her, he's trying to love her. He's trying to make it work, right? Now, on last night's episode, let me stop right there. The interview, he said that he had cheated 10 times. Now, 10 times... she should have expected that because they live in different states. Also, he had been in penitentiary 9 years. That's almost a decade without a woman. He's going to touch everything he can touch, right? And he's 30 years old. He's a young man, been in the penitentiary a decade, and his girlfriend live in another state. Got to be realistic about that, right? Just got to be realistic about that. And I don't think a lot of these ladies are not real. They don't have realistic goals when it comes to these men that's been in the penitentiary, right? Well, anyway, Carlos asked all the questions. I found out now that he has nothing to do with his sisters, even though, the show is recorded, of course. So he's trying to put them together and something bad happens. That's all I know. I believe his sisters fight her sisters because she has 2 sisters, he has 2 sisters. He also affirmed that his sister was really his brother, okay? And it was also revealed that the transgender sister is an escort. Okay, she gets flued out. Now, I follow her on Instagram. And, hey, Corey, nephew, what's going on? 10 times. Right. He cheated. But that's to be expected. He a young man. Even if he wasn't, let's say he ain't never been to the penitentiary. He's 30 and his girlfriend live in another state. He's going to cheat, right? These women's families see this show. It has to be. And the sisters are trying to make sense of it. Her sisters are more reasonable than his sisters, right? Now, he said on the Carlos King interview that he doesn't have anything to do with his sisters now. They don't have the kind, can't reach him. He don't have anything to do with them. So something went horribly wrong. Like he had to get together for them, for his sisters and her sisters, and they all gonna have a family situation. Monique said she was not interested in it. She said from the gate she wasn't interested in it. Why? All right, so Carlos asked, why do you think your sisters don't like her? And he said, because my sisters know the kind of women I'm used to being with. What I don't understand is why y'all mad at her? Because she fat? Like, why y'all mad, right? Anyway, they are getting booked. They are now in New York City they on a podcast or something. They are on the life after lockup money train. I ain't mad at them. The train is rolling. Keep rolling. Milk it for all you can milk it for, right? Because he doesn't have anything. Well, I don't know what he has now, but he doesn't have a lot. You know, he been in jail for 10 years. I'm gonna say he don't have nothing but whatever Monique gave him, right? Or whatever somebody gave him, right? So they milking it. He said that he hates. Carlos said, you know, you hurt her feelings, so on and so forth. And he said, I know, I hear it in her voice, and it hurts me that I hurt her like that. And he's trying to work on. Corey, what you think? Corey, did you see the interview with Carlos King? And do you think he's going to be monogamous? Do you see that happening for the young man? And Carlos also asked him, how tall is he? He said 5'6". He's short. He's almost a midget. Or little person. I can't use that word. But he's 5'6". I don't know. I want him to ask how tall was she, because she looked like she's 6'2". I don't know how tall she is, but he's 5'6". I want them to stop taking those pictures with him side by side, her, and leaning on her. Like, I want her to sit down and he stand up. That's what I want. But I think that he may really love her. He kept saying it. He He said he loved her. He loved her. So I'm going with. My mind has changed a little bit. Just because I'm from Cleveland, I know how dudes are. But I have taken that back temporarily after watching the interview. I think that he loves her. I think he wants to be monogamous. However, I think he has a few more Right, Corey. Right. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hey, Lois, can y'all hear me? I think he does too, Corey. I think he does too. I think he's going to try. I think he's going to give it a gallant effort. But she said one more is over with. Now, do I believe that from her? No. Oh, y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. I like that, Corey. He said he got one more escapade. He got a few more escapades in him. I think so, too. But see, he doesn't know how to lie. If y'all watch the interview, he doesn't know how to lie. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to lie. You can hear, okay, cool. He doesn't know how to lie. So I think he wants to be honest. Monique says she's no longer tracking him. And she's going to try to be trustworthy. She's going to try to be trusting, right? She also says she's going to get weight loss surgery. Now, with weight loss surgery, you have to lose, I'm assuming at her weight, most of the time, they tell them they have to lose 100 pounds, right? Okay, all right, ladies, grandma. Okay, cool. Now, it is a good thing, because you can see it on him. He doesn't know how to lie. He just doesn't know how to lie. And he wants to be honest, and he wants to be real with her, and he wants to build with her. You know, watch the interview, and you'll see. I kind of believe him. Now, can he do it? I don't know, but I'm like Corey. I think he got a couple more escapades in him. Well, she is planning to move to Cleveland, which is the wrong move, sis. Wrong move. But I don't think he can leave, because he explained that he's on state and Fed paper. He might not can leave, and so she's going to move there with him. Oh, I just don't want it. I don't want neither one of them to be there, right? You know, because in the comments, they're very cruel to her and him, but really to her in the comments, because they saying stuff like, what they booking y'all for? What y'all gonna do? Be a security? You know, they real cruel in the comments, right? But I'm with them. Just stay on the money train. They're on the money train right now. People booking you, get booked. People want you on their podcast, go on the podcast. You know, get whatever you can get, right? Because I do know that they have a manager. Right? Why not Cleveland? Because ain't nothing in Cleveland. I just left. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing in Cleveland but death and destruction. It's very violent. It's a very violent city. But I don't think he can leave, because he says he has to get a leave pass or a travel pass now to go on these bookings, right? Hopefully, maybe he can, at some point, you know, they'll see that he's on a good path, and they'll let him move. But he'll have to get his parole into Chicago, because I would rather them be in Chicago's violent too, but I'd rather they be in Chicago than Cleveland. Ain't no money in Cleveland. Ain't no money in Cleveland. There's no commerce in Cleveland. That's why, you know. Now, he asked her, was she still she's a receptionist at an animal clinic. They must get a lot of money. And she said, yeah, she still does that, but I guess it's allowing her to leave and do what she need to do. I'm happy for them. If it works, it works. I'm happy for them. Initially, I didn't want her to be with him, because I thought he was using her. Now, on the show last night, it showed he has 3 phones. Carlos Carlos had already interviewed. But does he still have the 3 phones? He said he got a phone for Monique, a phone for his family, and a phone for whatever else he needs for. I'm gonna assume his escapades, as Corey calls them. I got to use that word, Corey. Yeah, I don't want her to move to Cleveland because, first of all, I believe, according to my cousins, and I know where my cousins live, I believe they're from East Cleveland. East Cleveland is the worst, the absolute worst, right? They don't even have they're trying to decide who's gonna take it over, Cleveland or East or Cleveland Heights, and nobody wants them because they're in the middle. Nobody wants them. They don't have Joe.
Hold on.
I need you to see my phone ain't do right. They don't have they don't have anything. They don't even have an ambulance. They don't have a fire truck. Because let me give you a little brief history on East Cleveland. East Cleveland was the place to be in this prior to the 80s, prior to crack. Prior to crack, it was the place to be. It was hard to get there. Right, Corey. It was hard, and you couldn't even drive through East Cleveland. But a lot of nice clubs was there. When I was young, everything was popping in East Cleveland, right? You had to be careful when you drove through East Cleveland from Cleveland, right? It's only down the street, but you had to, get up in there, right? It was a place to be. Crack came and destroyed East Cleveland. It destroyed Cleveland, but it absolutely destroyed whole neighborhoods in East Cleveland, right? And still today, those neighborhoods are destroyed, right? And then they start getting mayors that started taking the money from the city. Every mayor, not one mayor, he might still be in the penitentiary. They start getting bad mayors. So the infrastructure is all gone in East Cleveland. The infrastructure is horrible. The police is bad. It's just this bad city. It went bad. It went downhill. Once crack came in, it's even worse, right? So they have no money in East Cleveland. There's no money there. So that's why Cleveland is deciding between Cleveland and Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights is a well-to-do suburb, somewhat, some parts, right? But they have an infrastructure like Cleveland has an infrastructure.
What's wrong with the phone?
He done went and got
What's wrong with the phone?
it's straight up, and it wouldn't turn for me. And I had noticed that, but you can't turn it, you can't do it now on live because it won't let you do it once you go live. It won't let you do it. So it ain't even gonna be able to see you. And when you sit down, they ain't gonna be able to see you because it can't turn.
Dang.
I know, right? It can't see you. See that y'all can't see JoJo. I can try to make y'all see JoJo.
Dang, it ain't gonna work.
Well, a little bit like this if I do it like that. If I do it like that, but the phone, when I turned it, it wouldn't turn. And I had noticed that earlier. I was doing something and it wouldn't turn. It's probably a button or something I hit. That's why I hate iPhones. That's why.
iPhone better than Android though.
No, my Android girls are here. My Android girls are here. They say, hey, Joe. Eve, they saying hey to you, JoJo.
What's up, y'all?
Wait, let me try to get y'all to see JoJo, because JoJo is really the act. He's really the dude. JoJo is the dude. This is my son. We call him JoJo. We call him a lot of things, right? Because he is a lot of things. JoJo from Kokomo.
I had to park the ice cream truck behind it. I had a stitcher cord. You know the stitcher cord I just bought?
Yeah.
I had to use that to the other stitcher cord.
Why you just didn't come get my keys to move the car? So anyway, JoJo is an entrepreneur, okay? He's an entrepreneur, and he's got a lot of businesses going on, and he's moving to Atlanta with his mommy, right? Now, I have 3 kids. He's the baby boy. I want you to see, Joe, you're going to have to scoot over a little bit like that. We're going to have to just do like this.
I just got in the house.
You got to do like...
They done gave me $10 to change.
He is moving down here, okay? And they can see you right here. So they can see you, depends on the angle they are, okay. They saying hey, Joe. Say hey to the people, JoJo.
What's up, y'all?
So, he has an ice cream truck, okay? That's one of his business. He's an ice cream truck. He has, and he drove it down here. He said he ain't paying nobody. He ain't putting it on no thing. He drove it.
It was like $3,000 to move each truck.
Was it that much?
I couldn't do that because I had so many trucks.
Don't do that on the live, Joe.
Oh, I'm just trying to see where I'm at on the
Yeah,
day.
you can't do that on the live. You got to get all the way out the way. Hold on. And so, Nola Dow say, hey, Joe. They all say, hey, Joe. He's going to be back in 1 second, y'all. He's an entrepreneur, okay? He has a mobile detail business. So, Jeanette, when you drag your car here, he going to get you together. Jeanette has a very nice vehicle. I don't know if she want me to tell what she got, but she got a 2023 or 2022 nice one. Nice one. Nice one, right? She's in a different tax bracket. She's up there. She's not down here, right? But anyway, and and that's what my daughter say. So, we do have a chemistry. Now, JoJo's birthday is 3 days before mine. So he's a Pisces. JoJo is the dude. When I was younger, I used to tell my friends if I was a dude, y'all couldn't do nothing with me. He's that dude. I birthed him. I made him. He's that dude, right? And Jeanette said, okay, because it's dirty. Yeah, he gonna get you together. He got all the everything. He buys good chemicals and equipment and all that. He gonna get you together, right? Jeanette, I need you to come down here. We got to talk. Maybe not tonight because I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm picking up some overtime. I'm gonna call you Tuesday because I found out some information on some events that are free. We got to go to full of events, right? Yeah. This is, everybody always say that, but this my dude. This my guy, right? This is my guy. He's over here conducting business, right?
Heavy paper.
He's always been this way. When he was a little boy, like 4, he was 4. He would go and what was you doing at 4, Joe? They called you Hustle Boy.
I used to go to was that Aldi's?
No, before that, when we was in Cincinnati, you was to do something and they used to call you Hustle Man. They used to call him Hustle Man when he was a little boy. He's now Hustle Junkie. Y'all check him out on Instagram, Hustle Junkie. They called him Hustle Man when he was 4. Now, as he got older, when he started playing sports and stuff, he's good at sports. Football, wrestling, track, all that stuff. He had hair on his face at 9. So they called him Grown Man. That's his nickname while he was growing up, Grown Man, because he had hair on his face.
So, look, I lost.
Don't tell the business.
This ain't nothing major. So my account was doing crazy stuff. I lost $50 to get because off the Square app.
How you do that?
Because the Cash App charge you $3 and the ATM charge you $3, so $6.
Okay. So anyway, guys, where I got you all here. So I told y'all last week. Where's my phone? Where's my notes? I told you all last week that I have a new venture that I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is set myself up to not work because I'm tired of working. I don't have enough time to live my life, and I'm not making enough money to work. So I know how to make money. I know how to. I'm an entrepreneur myself, right? But when I moved to Atlanta, I had to switch things up, get a job and all like that. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Nick say, hey, JoJo. I'm tired. So I have Fast Black bags and accessories, right? I'm going to be selling sunglasses. I got some flowers, y'all. They coming, right? The bags are at the manufacturers getting them together. And so I got some stuff going on in the work. So y'all look out for that because that's coming soon. Because I'm tired of working. I've worked a long time and I'm tired of working. And I know how to make money without working. And so I'm going to activate. I am now activated, y'all. It just takes time and it takes money and something I didn't have, right? But my boy JoJo's down here to save the day. He's got a cape on and he's going to save me. Anyway, y'all, Love After Lockup. I think that, so next Sunday we're going to go live with JoJo too. JoJo's here, but he's busy right this moment. Because I believe that he is trying his best and he has disconnected himself from his family because they were causing all kind of confusion. The transgender sister put up in her IG, some notes, some comments from another girlfriend. She's just throwing all kind of salt. I kind of really, let me tell y'all what I really think. It just ain't came out. I think that the one they're calling a sister, I just think something fishy. I think it's a twist to that, right? I think it's a twist to that. I'm just not going to say what the twist is because I don't want nobody to get mad at me. But I think there's something to that. I think there's something to that. Hold on, let me get my notes, y'all. JoJo distract me. JoJo is my boy. Now, let me tell you, I have 3 kids. I have an older son and my daughter, Jazz. Y'all know Jazz. Jazz supposed to be on the live, but she was out and about down in Texas. It's 85 degrees down there. So her and the twins was out and about just a few minutes ago before I went live, so they probably still are. JoJo's my guy. So let me tell y'all what else is weird going on, right? Did I tell y'all that Monique is going to have the surgery? She hinted at it. But I hope she knows that she has to lose, you're going to have to lose 100 pounds. She's going to have to lose the weight before they give her the surgery. They don't just give you the surgery because you want it. You got to show yourself worthy of the surgery, right? But again, my point is she always says she's comfortable, happy in her skin, but she's not. I know she's not. And she's insecure. But anyway, I got high hopes for them. And I hope he don't break her heart. That's what I hope, that he don't break her heart. But anyway, y'all, before I get to the Jaguar, y'all know Tim Norman got life, right? That Tim Norman, in case y'all don't know, is Sweetie Pie's son with the big hips and the slew feet. That put a hit out on his nephew that the grandma was raising, helping. You know, his daddy had died. She had two sons, Tim and the one. That son got killed. So she had this son. See, I'm distracted because, listen, y'all. When you broke and you hear change and chingling and all that, that distracts you, Joe. I'm gonna need you to please get that together, son. Please.
You know what I made today?
Don't how much? Don't tell the people how much.
All right, I won't tell the people that.
Come on, so you can get in on the live, Joe, because they like our chemistry. Come on.
I was excited to see what happened. You know, I was with a mascot earlier. Can I show them my phone?
They can't see it. They ain't gonna be able to see it because my phone, the way my phone is. Okay, JoJo's back in the picture, y'all. Come on, JoJo.
I was with a mascot earlier.
At the school? At
At Georgia Tech.
Okay.
It was at a mascot earlier.
Oh, I can put it on my community page. I can put it on my community
page. See them?
Page.
What are they? They're not Jews. What are they? I'm ignorant. What is they though?
They're Indians. They're Muslims. They're Muslims. They're Muslims.
Oh, okay.
They're Muslims. They're Muslims. They're Muslims.
See?
Oh yeah, they like you over there. So ice cream man, they can't see it, Joe, because of the light. Because of the light. And I'm gonna put it on my page.
He helped me out and everything.
You had him in the truck, Joe? See, Joe has a personality like myself, right? We love all the peoples. And, you know, one of my twin grandbabies, the oldest twin, is just like us. And Joe's daughter, just like us. High personalities, right? We like everybody like us. I love people, matter of fact. That's why I got to get out the house. Anyway, Tim Norman got life. Now, I put myself in Sweetie Pie's shoes, and I do that because I'm an empath. I used to wonder why I used to put myself in people's shoes. There's a term for that. It's called empath. Your son is dead. You got one son left. He's been helping you run the business. They built up a wonderful business. By the way, if y'all ain't never been to Sweetie Pie's, Corey, you a globe trotter. Go to Sweetie Pie's in St. Louis if you ain't never been. The food is dynamic, delicious, wonderful. All of the things. Macaroni and cheese is the best. Macaroni and cheese is so good. I came home and Googled the recipe, and I use that recipe right now for macaroni and cheese. I went to St. Louis probably 7-8 years ago. I used that recipe for my macaroni and cheese. Anyway, Joe, you got to scoot over a little bit.
Have you told him about
what?
Green tomatoes?
Yeah, I told him about green tomato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told him about green tomato. Courtesy of you. Green tomato. I want to go today.
I was just about to say, let's go today.
We can't because they close at
Let's see what time.
They close at 9, Joe. And I'm still be on the live, and I can't leave. My people's been waiting on me. I've been waiting on them. This is my therapy. And I'm gonna tell my therapist that y'all are my therapy. She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. But they say Sweetie Pie's. It is, Jeanette. Woo, it's good. The chicken. The chicken. Y'all ever seen some good looking food and then it tastes good? The food is good looking and it tastes good. It's closed at 9. I already know what time it closed. You know how to know the whole menu and everything by heart.
I can't even find it anyway.
They close.
Well, I found already closed anyway.
Yeah, they close. They close at 9. But Sunday is their busy day. They getting up out of there today. But Sweetie Pie's is good. Everything is good. Everything is good.
I ain't been to Sweetie Pie's yet. I don't think that's her.
She closed that location. I don't think she closed St. Louis because that's her. Did she close? She had 2 in St. Louis. She did close one of them there, but not the main one, the one I went to, the first original one. She didn't close that one. She closed the other one. But that was because the son told. Let me tell y'all something. What I found out. Y'all know Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives, right? I remember that they were dating. And I remember that on the show she had a stalker, right? I didn't realize till the other day that he was the stalker. He was the stalker. Tim Norman, Sweetie Pie's son with the big hips and the sleuth big feet, look, he had clown feet, was the stalker, right? He stalked her horribly. She had to go to court. She had to do all kind of things. He was the stalker. Now, I'm going to say this. You know your kids, right? Sweetie Pie knew he was crazy. She knew he was a little boy. She knew he was crazy, right? Jen told a story to Carlos King. He's been getting good interviews. Carlos is the man. The other day, he interviewed her. That they were at lunch. He treated her well. Jennifer is a beautiful woman, and he treated her well, legitimately, this and that, that and that. He was it, right? I don't know what she saw in him because he's not attractive, but he treated her well. And her mother had just died, and so she needed somebody, right? Yes, and people were saying Jennifer was not telling the truth. Yeah, they were. A couple months ago, it came out she was closing her lap. She closing them all. See, this is what I'm saying. Your kids. She probably closed them all because of the scrutiny, because that boy killed that nephew. The son killed her grandson.
Whole business down.
Whole business down. And I'm going to tell you why, she closed it, I'm going to tell you why the people were scrutinizing her, because she never said what she was supposed to say after her son killed her grandson. She didn't, she was like, I'm going to stand.
What do you say?
You say that nigga was wrong. That's what you say.
Oh, she ain't say nothing.
No, and she said, I'm going to stand by his side and this and that.
That's her son, though, so.
If you kill Big Boy right now, I'm going to be by your side, but I'm not going to publicly say you was right.
No, I get what you're saying, but you know, that's her son, so you don't, that's just how that is. Your mama could know you wrong and still just, that's just.
Yeah. But she didn't say, I'm so sorry. She didn't apologize to the mother of the child. She didn't do any of that nice stuff you're supposed to do. It was talked about. She didn't do any of that. And she said a whole bunch of wrong stuff. See, that's called coveting your child and keeping him covered in that bullshit. She knew he was who he was. She knew who he was, and didn't nobody else know. She knew, right? So that's why. Oh, she's closing them. Oh, I hate that. Oh, they were so good, and she's older. She almost 80 too. Wrong is wrong. That's right. So
you saying you know your kid when they're young?
Yeah, you know him.
Cause I got a question.
Yeah, I knew who you was. I knew you was going to
I
be
got a
this
question
person
though, because Atlanta is different. These niggas be like 50 and gay. I thought it phased out.
No, gay don't phase out. You stay gay, yo. You know, my son, we ride around and he be like, oh, look at the old gay. Like, they stink. If they gay, they gay. He don't understand. He ain't into that world. He don't know.
So his 65, she knew, and their parents knew when he was a boy.
She knew something was off with him when he was the other. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that, right? Now, did she know the drastic, like, he put a hit out on his nephew that he was in the house. They all in there getting money together. The nephew was on the show. I watched the show.
Like paid in full.
Yeah, the nephew, I like the nephews because she had two of her grandsons with her, trying to raise them. You know, they was about grown, but they was newly grown, 18, 19, like that. She was trying to put something in them, right? Why it turned out to be how he is, right, because she coddled him. That's the word. She sure did. That's right. Never held him accountable. Bingo. That's right. That's why he's the way he is. That's right. That's right. That's the way you know your kids. I know. Jazz is the way Jazz is now. She was like that as a baby. She was quiet. You can't make her talk. That's who she is. She probably on the live now. She just ain't gonna say nothing, right? Joe is who he is. He was like that as a little boy. Me and my mother used to talk about what kind of man he was gonna be.
That's my grandma.
You did?
Yeah.
He is who he is. You see
How
that?
much is these?
They $20.
$20, y'all. $20.
They $20.
$20.
He is who he is. My oldest son, very handsome, smart young man.
I just talked to him too.
He's for the streets. I knew that. That's what it is. So when girls be like, "Ooh, I like your son," don't.
You can't hate on him like that.
I'm not hating. I'm protecting him because as soon as he go bad, they gonna call me. Miss Jackie, I ain't seen Jarrell. You know, I don't want to hear all that stuff. I don't want to hear all that.
That's how I go, though. That's just how I go.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of mother. Anyway, so Tim Norman got life. Oh, I hate to hear Sweetie Pie. I got to research that. Her food, listen, all of her food was so good. Oh, there's another good restaurant, Corey, when you jet setting around in New York, Sylvia's. Now, Sylvia died a few years ago. I don't know how it is now. They say it's been getting kind of iffy. And I ain't been to New York since the pandemic, so I don't know. But Sylvia's is another good one, like Sweetie Pies, right? Anyway, y'all, what I want to talk about next is Jaguar Wright. Now, Jaguar Wright has lost her. We been know she lost her mind. She been lost it, right? Might not can never get it back at this point. What she is doing now, do y'all know that Jaguar Wright went and got that girl and Jaguar created that story about that was R. Kelly and Aaliyah's child. She created that story. Did y'all know that?
This whole time it was her.
She created a story. She went and got that girl. That girl has a family, which I knew that. Her legacy went down. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'm hurt about that. Oh my God. All that good work she did. See, listen, y'all, that's what I'm telling y'all. I done told all my friends. My friends is having problems with their grown kids. Let me tell you what I told all my friends. I just told one of my guy friends that the other day. Fuck them kids. If they don't do what you want them to do, and they grown, you done raised them. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fuck them kids. Okay? Because this is what happens. I done seen that happen too many times. All her legacy that went down in flames. Man, ooh, that's horrible. Because of his big-footed, big-hipped self. You know, and he had a fiance too. Fiance, I wonder why the fiance kept being on and off. He was crazy. Jen said, let me tell y'all the story what Jen said. I got to go back to that. Jen said they was out to dinner one time at a table. You know, Jen is very, if y'all don't know, she's very, don't pay attention. She's very nonchalant. She just, you know, she's just there, right? He said some man was looking at them, right? And she wasn't paying no attention, but he was. So he got upset. Why y'all keep looking at her? So the man said, oh, I'm sorry, y'all look familiar. So he probably knew him from his reality show, because Sweetie Pie had a reality show. He probably knew Jen from Basketball Wives, just couldn't figure it out. You know how you see somebody, you can't figure out where you know him from, right? Well, she said he clowned at the restaurant. Nice restaurant. He clowned. And whatever the name of the restaurant was, I can't remember. People knew what it was. He clowned at the restaurant. It was in L.A., Miami. It was somewhere. Jet setting around, right? He clowned at the restaurant. She said when he came to her house when it was over, she was scared of him. She had never seen that side. She was afraid of him. See, when you see the red flag of crazy,
Gotta go.
you gotta go.
Gotta blast.
You gotta go. You got to go, because it's not gonna get better. Once they show you that one side, that it might be a flicker. You be like, was that what I just?
I seen it.
Is that what I just saw? Yes, that's what you saw. I can think of all the times that I saw the red flag didn't go nowhere. Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this then, because you're talking about legacy, talking about R. Kelly.
Uh-huh.
We know his
Okay.
legacy down the drain, but can we still listen to him?
Yeah, you can still absolutely.
Like if I ride around listen to his music, am I gonna be looked at as a creep or I'm good?
No. R. Kelly was a
Because he got some hits now.
Yeah, he do. R. Kelly is a musical genius. Let me tell y'all something. The year before they got him, I seen him in Cleveland. It was like 2 years before I left, or a year before I left. He came to Cleveland. He did a whole show by himself, 2.5 hours. Okay? By himself. A marvelous, wonderful show. I went by myself too. Listen, R. Kelly give a show. He give a show.
So we can still listen to him.
You can still listen to him.
All right.
You still listen to him.
He's
Yes,
in
you can.
Chicago protesting for him.
Yeah, you can still listen. I mean, you know, he did what he did. It ain't got nothing to do with his music.
Yeah.
He did. But let me tell you something. He did what he did. I remember when Aaliyah came out, I didn't think that Aaliyah was a girl at the time. I didn't think that, right? But she was. And I still, I like his music. Yeah, I like his music. R. Kelly, yes, absolutely. He did what he did. He messed up his legacy down the drain. A lot of people's legacies, look, they tried to make Bill Cosby down the drain. James Brown, listen.
When I was at Central State, but the year before I graduated, before we did that, they took his building down. We had a Bill Cosby building.
He took his building down?
Over with. It's called something else now. Yeah.
See, listen, y'all. The legacies, you got to keep your legacy, right? You know, I'm trying to create one now for my grandkids. Let me tell you what I thought about today. Okay, I'm trying. You know, my subscribership is growing and growing, right? It's not at the big numbers. I don't make no money. I ain't made no money yet, right? But I like doing this because y'all are my therapists and y'all are my friends. But if I get nothing else out of it, my grandkids will be able to see me and say that was my grandma. Okay? That's one thing that'll happen. My grandkids will see me and know what I stood for and who I am. And they'll be able to see me forever and ever and ever. Okay? Anyway, Jen says, she was interviewed by Carlos. Jen says that happened. When he got home, he went bananas on her. Then, he didn't hit her, but she was afraid. Then she said the next day he sent her a bunch of emails about, he told her it was her fault that the man was looking at her. It was her fault. If that ain't narcissistic, right? 3 generations, yeah. Yeah, last of the generation. That's right, out here. You know, I thought about that today as I was getting myself together. I said, if I never get to big monies and all that stuff that you get, I will have something for my grandkids and my kids to see. You know, my great grandkids, all that to see. This is my grandma, right?
We're going to get that money, though.
We're going to get that money. Joseph, we're going to get that money. We're going to get that money.
We're going to have to figure it out. We're going to get that money, though.
That's what Jeanette say. Jeanette be like,
Yeah, we just got to fine tune it.
Yeah. Well,
fine tune it.
Anyway, this is another reason why I am trying to establish my my business so that I can have time to do it, because I could really, you know, what it takes to be on YouTube and be successful is, from what I see, is you have to go live. You have to be able to go live a lot. You have to be able to be on when something happens, you got to talk about it right then. I don't have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? And I want it because I really like doing what I'm doing. And so I'm giving myself about 90 days and it's over with, right? It's over with for the job thing. It's over with. Yeah.
You gonna let them know, or you gonna just walk up out of there?
I'm gonna let them know, because I always let them know, because I might have to go back. You know, I might have to go back. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be cold if you just walked up out of there.
Nah, I might have to go back. Might have to go back. So you stay down with the people that was down with you. No,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. No, I might have to go back. You know,
okay.
shit don't go right. I'm like, hey, I'm back, right? So anyway,
So why don't you take a leave of absence then?
that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you ain't gonna just walk out
No, I'm gonna take a leave of absence. Yeah, I'm gonna take a leave of absence and try my hand at it, right? Legacy last through the junior. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. We got fast black bags and accessories. We're gonna do that. I established my LLC and some other things right before the pandemic, or during the pandemic, actually, because I thought the pandemic wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing now is what I plan to do, what I've been planning to do, but the pandemic threw everything off for me. Everything off. It threw everything off.
You know you can drop ship it too.
I don't want to drop ship though.
To where you only gotta buy the product though.
No, I don't want to do that. I
You wanna
want my
invest your
product.
money.
Yeah, I want to invest my money and have my product. I want to see. I'm hands on. Yeah, I'm hands on. And you know they manufacturing my bags.
And you can run ads on
Yeah,
TikTok.
listen, I got it all.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do it on Instagram, Instagram and Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Or is it Instagram and TikTok? It's Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, y'all. Cause I want to be able to talk to my peoples. I want to be able to enjoy my life and go. I can't do nothing because I'm tired. I gotta go to work.
Gotta go to work.
Gotta go to work. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Now that JoJo is down here with me, I may not have to work as hard, but I'm still gonna have to work for the next 90 days and get my products and stuff. And then we'll see. I'm gonna step out on faith. This won't be my first time, y'all, stepping out on faith. I've done this before, and it was been very successful for me. Like I said, the pandemic. My plan when I moved to Charlotte was to do this, but the pandemic threw everything off for me, and you know. That's what happened. I had to go to work and so on and so forth. So that's what happened. But anyway, I did not know that Tim Norman was the one that was stalking Jen. He stalked her for a good period of time. So he was crazy, and his mama knew he was crazy. And it's sad that Sweetie Pie, she's such a pretty lady too. And she's such a businessman. You know, that's sad.
It's
Oh.
weird to stalk. Like what's going through your brain? Like, oh, I'm gonna get her.
They become obsessed. Stalking
Like,
is an obsession.
Oh my God, she's walking. She woke up. Like what?
No. They become obsessed with you. It's an obsession. It's a mental illness. It's a mental illness.
Ain't no medicine for it.
And you know, it could be, but it is a mental illness. I've been
illness.
stalked a couple times. It's a mental illness, and it's scary. It's scary. Jarrell Daddy stalked me.
Not on YouTube though. You forgot we was on.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. It's gonna be in my book anyway. So anyway.
So when the book coming out?
Well, got to start working first, Joe. Just quite to be frankly with you.
When you working on it though?
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I do stuff every now and then. I type a few things in there. But the fact of the matter is I'm tired. My friends always say, you got time. Oh, you got the time. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired.
I wonder if you write the book and we could get it in an author's hands.
No. It's me.
I mean, not an author, a movie producer. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal because I got a hell of a story.
And they
That's
all
the
here
goal.
too.
I know it. I'm in Atlanta. See how God directed me. Listen, y'all. This just came in my head. Off topic a little bit. I came here because my daughter was here. I had never had no idea of living in. My idea was Charlotte. That was my idea. That was my plan for years and years and years. I didn't know nobody, but that was my plan. That was my dream. I'm living out my dreams. My daughter moved here. She quickly left. I'm here. It was meant for me to be here. Period. She had to get here for me to get here. That's how God do things. That's how God do things. But anyway, back to what's her name? Jaguar Wright. So we're watching. She is the one. People sent money. Okay, people believed her. People sent money for them to have the DNA test and to prove that this girl was or was not R. Kelly's child and Aaliyah's love child. Finding out now that she knew the girl and she had the girl come down there. She created that lie. That's dangerous. They said she was a manipulator, but I know she's a manipulator. But that is crazy and that is dangerous, right? You will get it, Jackie. You are authentic and we love you. I love y'all back. I know. Let me tell you something. I don't know how to be nothing but real. I don't know how to be something else. I remember I had a conversation with some folks in my family and they was like, you know, if you want to get the man you want, you got to be this and be that and fake this. I'm not doing that stupid shit. Because when the real me come out, nigga be, whoa, wait a minute. So I just be myself from the beginning. I don't know how to be anything but myself. I like me. You know what I'm saying? I like me. Now, if you don't like me, that's your problem. But I like me, so I can't be nothing but myself. You know, and I'm a genuine person. That's just what it is. I like
Why
you. I
would you
like
fake
you.
who you is though? Because then
Because that's women think they have to do that to get a man. They have to be something.
you know you only can fake for about a year. After that year, all the faking is out the window.
You can't even fake that long. 90 days is about time.
A good person probably could. You probably could fake a year. You're real good.
I can't.
You can't
Because
do
you're going to
it.
get on my nerves. No,
Oh, okay.
you're going to get on my nerves.
But
Something that you're doing is going to get on my
Well,
nerves.
you don't know the real person till about a year. I say that. Y'all dating, hanging out. It take about a year to really find out who that is.
You will know the person in 90 days if you pay attention. Somebody chime in. Somebody older. Jeanette, tell me if that's not true. Marie sure is. She sure is.
I think it take a year. I think it take a year.
No, I think 90 days. Let me tell you, I told y'all that's the rule, the golden rule. You can do anything and you can know anything and you can be anything in 90 days. That's why I always give myself 90 days.
That mask they be wearing though, that mask.
You'll see it. You'll see flickers of it. I just told you that. You'll see flickers of it. Let me tell y'all something. The people that I went out with, and I told y'all that I went out with them and we got funny stories behind it, I knew that they wasn't going to be nothing, but I ain't had nothing else to do. Because I see the flicker of it. The guy, let me tell y'all something. The guy we went bowling, and he got mad at me because I didn't spend the night at his house. I knew he was a mean dude. I seen pictures. You know, when people take pictures of themselves, and you see the picture, that's the real them. That's their soul. That's their soul. I can see your soul.
I probably just ain't that good at catching.
You're
but it
young.
take me
You're
about
young.
A year. Take me about a year.
You're young. That's why.
Take about a year.
And you get older. Depends how much time you spend with it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true. That's true, Jeanette. That's true. But you know, I can see it, and like I said, I have a different eye than other folks because I've been in the streets. I'm a different. It's different when you know it's different when you've been out there in it with the monsters and tigers, lions, and bears. You can see it.
And then you probably got more deal breakers too, because you older.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You probably got more deal breakers.
Way
too.
more. I wish I had deal breakers when I was younger. How about you, friends? Any of my friends over 40? Did you wish you had deal breakers? I didn't have any deal breakers. All I need you to have
What
some
are they
money.
now? What's the deal breaker now?
My deal breaker now is you must vote.
So if I don't vote, it's over.
It's over.
What does that tell you?
come
What
and
does that
tell
tell you about me if I don't vote?
I'm gonna tell you what it tells you. And you need to change your register down here too. Now that you're here.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I can do that in 2 seconds.
You go to the library and do it. What it tells me if you don't vote is that you are not socially conscious. So if you're just going about your day-to-day life and you don't know what's happening, you don't know that there's a war in Ukraine, you don't know that they're trying to take down TikTok, you don't know that certain felons can't vote in certain states. Like, if you don't know, you're not socially conscious. I can't talk to you. What are we going to talk about? You only know you got a limited mind.
What if he know he just don't vote for different reasons? What if he
no.
You still don't?
No. Because if he don't vote for a different reason because they're going to pick who they want, that's a dumb nigga. I don't know.
I don't know what's real. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no. If you tell me, I mean, a lot of guys be like, I don't vote. They gonna vote. I don't. Automatically, I'm not gonna talk to you no more. If you say, oh, they just gonna pick who they want anyway, I know you're done.
Okay, what if they vote?
Yeah, this is my son. Hey, Cream, this is my son.
What if he
this
vote?
is JoJo.
But he the opposite of what you with though. Does
That's
that
okay,
matter?
long as he votes.
Long as he vote. Okay.
But no, because he can't be Republican. As a black person, you can only be one thing: a Democrat. I don't care what nobody say. We can argue. We can fight. You can't be a Republican. Not in the state of affairs we're in now. You cannot be a Republican.
I don't know because I listen to both parties though, right?
You can listen to them.
Sometimes
It's good to know.
certain things Republicans say make a lot of sense.
It might. But
Let
get
me
into
tell
the
you,
camera so they can see.
let me tell you this how I feel. Republicans just don't care about life. They just care about the green. The Democrats, we care about life, just not as much as the green. So it's kind of like you know what I mean? I'm Democrat though. I'm just saying like.
Okay, because I'm about to say, if you vote Republican,
I would never vote Republican. They don't care. They don't care about human life.
Right. Okay. That's good. See, I knows things, y'all. Definitely wish I had deal breakers. Yeah, when I was younger, I was just going with me too. I was just going with the flow. For me, if you looked like I need you to look, and if you had some money, and if you was fun, let's get it. Let's go. What we doing? Right? If you seen about my kids, you know, that was it for me.
Corey said, "Auntie, this has gone too far." Now I think that was that comment you made.
What I made? What I said?
When you was talking about Brad and his dad. I think that's what he's talking about.
I don't know. What was you talking about, Corey? What did that go too far with?
I just told you. You talking
that-
about dude was stalking you. But look,
Oh, he
okay, so the voting and what else?
Voting is a deal breaker. If you don't believe in God, matter of fact, that's the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that gotta go first.
That's the first deal breaker. And I have met guys that were nice and didn't believe in God, and I didn't fool with them.
What if he hit you with, I just believe in a higher power?
I ain't really down too much with the higher power biz. I ain't really.
Okay.
I'm too spiritual. I'm too
Yeah.
churchy for the high power business.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I need you to believe in something. I need you to pray. I need you so for me, I'm a woman. I need my man to pray over me and with me. So you got to believe in something. I have you the leader of the situation.
So Muslim, okay.
Yeah, he can be. Well, I'm not gonna date him if he's. I might date him, but I wouldn't be with him. So at this point, it's a lost cause. I wouldn't even date him because I'm not gonna be with you.
You're not gonna.
Because you're not gonna. I'm not wrapping up. I'm not doing Allah. I'm not whatever they do.
They pray.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to the mosque or the mosque. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear.
When I used to hustle the 105 in St. Clair, the Muslims used to be up there, and whatever time they supposed to pray, they just do it right there.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, they do it. They do it. I'm not doing that. I'm not walking behind a man because the women are behind. Yeah, you got to walk behind. If you go to a mosque right now and they in service, the women are behind. The men are in front, and the women are behind. Now they have good qualities. I listen to Farrakhan all the time, but I just ain't gonna be no Muslim. I'm not gonna be no Muslim. There's Sunni Muslims now. I have a cousin. I have relatives that are Sunni Muslim, and I have cousins that follow Nation of Islam Muslim. There's a difference, right? I ain't gonna be none of them. I went on a date, and on the first date, he took my hands and prayed. It was sexy. Yeah, I like that. That is sexy. Absolutely, that is sexy. Yes, it is. I'm glad your son is moving down there with you, having a man around his company. It is. It is. Because I don't want to have to hurt nobody, y'all. It is. It is.
Okay, so you got. You
have to.
Pray,
you have to believe in God. You have to vote. You have to. You have to have respect for your mom and take care of your kids, or have taken care of your kids. You cannot have been a deadbeat dad unless you've learned from it. Because I'm older now, so your kids is grown. So unless you've learned from it,
Okay.
You have to be honest. But my deal breaker is
This is top 3.
Top 3, and you can't be abusive. You can't. I ask guys, even though they're not gonna tell the truth, but I can tell if they lying or not. Have you ever hit a woman?
That's so corny.
That's not corny.
I'm saying hitting a woman is
corny.
corny.
Oh yeah, hitting a woman's corny. Yeah, because I ask, because I see the reaction. I've had dudes say, yeah, I did. She hit me or something. I can go with that. Right?
Yeah. You gotta understand that.
Yeah, I understand that. She hit you, you tired.
But when somebody lie, there's something. You can always see it. Though.
Yeah, you can see it. So when he lies, you can see it. So those are the deal breakers. Non-violent. You have to be non-violent. You have to vote. Voting and the religion is really important to me. Politics and religion is very important. Because how we gonna be in the same household? Because that's the goal, to be in the same household. How we gonna be in the same household when we not on the same page?
It's gonna be off.
Yeah.
It's gonna be off.
Have to pray with me and for me, for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to pray. I want to pray in man. You ain't got to go through the church every time the door's open or every time I go through, but you have to have a relationship with God, a real one. You can't just be like, I pray, thank you, Jesus. No, you got to know what he has done for you and what he can do for you, and you have to have some morals. Because I believe, and not necessarily true, but I believe if you have a relationship with God, you have some morals and values. I'm going to say that.
But you can always see who got a relationship with God through their life. Like, not trying to judge them, but what they have, what they've been through. Yeah. You can kind of see.
Yeah. So those are the deal breakers for me. And never have, now that I'm in Atlanta, you have never have been with a man.
Vices.
Well.
What if I gamble?
I don't want you, so listen. I've been with all those dudes. The gambler, the drug addict, the alcoholic, and the womanizer. I've been with all of them. I don't want you to have none of those habits.
So no vices, yeah.
You can have some, none. Yeah, no. You can't have those. No.
They can't even smoke a cigarette, huh?
I don't particularly like dudes that smoke cigarettes because I like to kiss and your breath gonna stink. So if you smoke, I will date you, but maybe once or twice, maybe. But I can't.
So women really go on dates, and so if you go on a date with a nigga and he do everything, but he smokes cigarettes, you gonna go on another date even though you don't want to be with him? You just do it?
Depends on what else he got.
Like, as that second date, do we still got a chance? Like, the women date Like I know I ain't messing with him, and they still go on a date.
Not. Let me see. Now we all know
Mm-hmm.
that I'm a gold digger. So if I'm digging for gold at the time, I will go on the second
You
date.
go on the second date.
I will.
If you go with that guy.
But I won't get no more after that.
Okay.
Because I don't want to lead nobody on.
Right.
A lot of times you go on a second date because you just want to see if you saw what you saw.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't all. We like to think we are automatically attracted to somebody, but sometimes a man can make you attracted to him.
Yeah, that's how you see, whether it's man or woman, they be through, and the opposite be looking good. Like
Yeah, because
how she get him right here.
Yeah, because he made her attracted. So y'all can see both of us when I'm looking here, but in my phone you can't see. So hopefully y'all can see us. But yeah, I ain't going on a second date with you. Probably not, because I don't like you, and that could be dangerous. Going on leading somebody on, that could be dangerous. But if you set if you set the guidelines prior, like I set the guy, I tell you what it is prior, right? So we don't have no mistake. Like if I tell you this is not what I do and this ain't what I like, and you do it anyway, you've broken the code.
But my fiance, she told me that she was cool on me in the first. She was cool. We was friends. We was hanging out and everything. She had knew who I was. We just never really talked, but we had knew each other for like 3 years. And then we started hanging out like just friends. And then I started shooting like Michael Jordan down by 20. She wasn't really with it. But then I'm like,
Maybe because you weren't her type initially.
No, I think.
Let me ask y'all something. Put down in the comments. Have y'all ever dated somebody that was not your type and you end up liking them? Is that possible? They not your type. Like me, I like tall dudes. I can never see myself with somebody short because I'm tall and I like tall dudes. So but you never know. I like dark men. I don't think I could ever date a light skinned man.
You never know because he could be light skinned and short.
No, that's too many.
Look, though. He could be light skinned and short, and then you just happen to just end up. I go on a date with you, and then he talking, and then now you know what I'm saying.
While we sit at the table eating, I'm thinking to myself, "You're too short. You light skinned. Too short."
But you don't know through conversation he can grasp you.
It ain't happened yet.
If you take that step to go on that date.
Let me see what Lily's grandma got to say. There's no need to continue seeing anyone if you know they're not it. That's true.
Okay,
That's wasting time. It's wasting time. I'm too old to. I ain't got no more time to waste. But let me see what nephew said. One of my parents is a strong conservative. The other is a strong liberal. Really? It can work. That wasn't the issue that dissolved the marriage, though. My father was a philanderer, and my mom is a big spender. So they weren't on the same page. See, Corey, even though it was that little thing, they still wasn't on the same page. They wasn't on the same page. They was never on the same page.
Because if we got different views, how we gonna teach our kids? Like, what if I want to teach you to grow you up as this?
Yeah, y'all gotta be on the same page. Yeah. And like people always say, opposites attract. I don't really believe that. That could be.
That shit isn't. I mean, that stuff is in science. Opposites attract, negative and positive.
I don't know.
Because if the opposite, how we gonna?
I don't know of that. Because I need somebody like I'm up. My person could be low key. He could be a low key person. He could be a low key person. I've dated low key. He could be low key and just let me do my thing. But you can't be so low that I can't reach you though.
The only way opposites attract is like me and my family situation. Like, we balance each other out, so that's different.
Yeah, it's got to be a balance.
Yeah,
it's got to be a balance. Yeah, let me see what Jeanette say. You could be messing up your blessing, friend. I do believe you have to have or develop physical attraction. Yeah, I gotta be physically attracted to you, and I'm tall. I cannot date. Listen, if I date a short dude, I'm gonna feel like a giant. I'm gonna feel like the man. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable.
If you're not phingly attracted, it's not gonna work anyway.
I want to hug him. I want to reach up. Ooh, my man. You can't be a man and you a tink. I can't. I'm gonna disrespect you. That's what's gonna happen. If I'm not physically attracted to in some way, I'm gonna let him lead him on. Yeah, right. I can't. I gotta. For me, I'm a tall woman. So you got to be a man of some height and weight for me. You got to be over 200, first of all. You got to be over 6 feet. I prefer 6'3", 6'5".
Just asked you what's short. He just asked you what's short.
What's short for me? Under 5.
Because how tall is you?
I'm 5'9". So
5'8" ain't gonna do it.
No, 5'8" ain't gonna do it.
When you put the heels on, you.
I'm 6 feet. 5'9" ain't gonna do it. 5'10" ain't gonna do it. You have to at least be 5'11" for me. At least we got to be eye level.
I think that's the average height for a man, though. I'm just short, but I think that's the average height.
Yeah, we got to be eye level. I would really like to look up a little bit or reach up. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like tall dudes, like 6'5", 6'3".
Okay.
They rare, but I like them. That's what I like. But 6 feet, you got to at least be 6 feet. I will date you if you're 5'11", and I probably could get to like you if you're 5'11", but I prefer you to be 6 feet, over 200 pounds. I don't want you to be skinny. You can be slim, but not skinny. I don't want to see your chest, and your chest look like my nephew. I dated a short man once, and he had a Napoleon. They do. That's another thing. They do have a Napoleon complex. So I'm tall. So if I date a short guy, automatically off rip, he gonna try to control me. Off rip.
I can't say who it is, but she dated a short dude, and we was playing basketball. We was only like 13.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like so serious, but he couldn't do nothing. He was so short.
Yeah, because short dudes are gonna automatically,
embarrassed.
for me, because I'm tall, they feel like they can conquer me. They want to conquer me. You know, I've heard them say this before. You tall, tree climb, and all that junk, right? But they really want to conquer you here. That's their goal, to conquer you here, and they try to break you down. I'm 5'9". My husband was 6'4", and our son is 6'7". Where your son at? Where he at? He's 6'7". That's my guy. Are your 3 children tall? No, my children are not tall because their dads were short.
They tall. I'm not tall, but they tall.
Jazz ain't tall. Jarrell ain't tall. Jarrell 5'10".
That's
not tall. That's medium. He medium. My kids is medium.
But he big though, so he
Yeah,
he ain't
so
really
it
short. He ain't
balances
really short
out.
though. I'm short. He not
He's
short.
short. Yeah, it balances
Jazz
out.
ain't short for a girl either.
Yeah. He in Jacksonville, Florida. That's nearby. Sit on my way, Grandma. Sit on my way. Nice young lady. Nice young lady. Take care of business. Go get some money. Go do that. Believe in God. What other
Keep padding the
requirements?
stats. Keep padding the stats.
Huh?
You padding the stats.
Yeah. She gonna handle the business. I can think. I'm a free thinker, and I can think, and I'm logical. Okay?
Gotta add the fly in there.
Yeah. And I'm fly. Oh, and I'm
Oh,
fly.
ain't gonna work. My E25.
He 25. Oh, damn. Well, when his daddy, oh, that's your man. The daddy's your man. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
that's real medium.
yeah, Jarrell's medium. He's medium. But see, so listen, you guys. I have now changed my stats. So, I'm dating. This is another reason why I've got to find my income and not work a job. Because I'm getting ready to date the age range. Friend, you hear me? Jeanette, the age range, I have reduced it, is now
40.
No, not 40. Hell no. 47. It's a small window. 47 to 52. Maybe. I don't know. 52 might be too old for me. 47 to 52. Depending on how he is. Dad passed. I'm sorry. 47 to 49. That's it. Small window. 47 to 49. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't going past 49. Ain't going past 49.
They can't hang. That's why I go to the gym. I need the money to go to the gym after this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the gym. Cause I'm telling you, what's the little we go?
No, I eat
over with.
right. I go to the gym.
But you still young.
They wee-wees go because it's a muscle. If you don't work the muscle out, it stops.
Well, 47 to 49 is my window. That's my window. I need you to, and I need you to have some strength to you. Like I work with a guy. He's the weakest Negro. This Negro get on my nerves. He married to a white woman for one, and all the black is going up out of him. And he drag his feet. He ain't got no strength. Oh, he gets on my nerves. Most days I don't even say hi. I don't even speak to him because he get on my nerves.
You know that homeless man that be right there on Glenwood at the light?
The white guy.
He ain't really homeless. I'm trying to tell you.
I know his people live up there on the good part.
He walked up on me. I'm at the light. I'm checking
Don't let
him
him
out.
walk up on you though.
No, he ain't really walking. But you know how he be like, you got $1. I looked at his teeth. His teeth white.
Listen.
His fingernails is clean.
He have clean clothes on. He has a mental problem. I bet you down to a bucket of shit. He lived past the light up that part of Glenwood with a good people. That's where he from. That's why he be right there. If you notice, he don't go down Candler.
He's not right there.
He don't go down. He don't go down there with them lions and bears and tigers is at.
But I just said his teeth was clean and everything.
Yeah, this is a homeless guy. He appears on, but I know he wasn't homeless because his clothes are clean. His clothes are clean.
He don't stink. He don't look dirty.
He has a mental illness, and he stands in the middle of the street, up the street from me at the intersection, and asks for dollars, right? But I knew that he wasn't homeless because his clothes are clean. He's got a mental illness. His mom and them probably let him out, but you don't see him out there at night either. He got sense enough to go in.
I think I seen him at night 1 or 2 times.
It probably was close beginning of the night.
Seen him at night like 1 or 2 times.
I ain't never seen him at night. He comes out. He asks, his clothes are clean, and
He
I know
talk
he changes
regular?
his shirt. Right? He has a mental illness. That's the only problem. He's just mentally ill. And his mom and them probably let him out. And then if he don't come back in time, they go get him or
Or he
something.
not ill, he just finessing because he ain't homeless.
He got something wrong with him because his nervous system is off. He's got something wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. But anyway, back on to my list. We've got I really enjoyed Joe. I'm really glad that Joe is here. Y'all know why I'm glad Joe here? Y'all want to know really why glad Joe here? Because he can feed me. That's why I'm glad he here. Because he go eat. Look at him. He go eat, right? I don't eat that much. He go eat. That's why I'm glad he here. Oh, let me give y'all an update. So y'all know I didn't eat sweets for 90 days. So my birthday, 2 days before my birthday, I broke the sweet thing because we went to dinner. So all the things that I wanted, I've had once. So I've had the bread pudding, I've had the peach cobbler, I've had ice cream. I actually had ice cream twice, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. And I had the chocolate chip cookie, and I had a donut from QT that I really, really like yesterday, but I'm not gonna eat that anymore either because it upset my stomach.
You had the bread pudding?
I told him the bread. Oh, I had the bread pudding. Yeah, that's what they do. Lady out here begs for money with her 2 young kids and found out she has a nice big home. Yeah. Yeah, I left off at Jag. I'm gonna tell you about Jag, but let me tell you about So I've ate everything I wanted to eat, but during my 90 days of not eating sweets, I lost 10 pounds, y'all. So I don't want to gain the weight. When I went to the doctor last week, my numbers were back down where they were supposed to be. I'm glad about that. So I'm back where I'm supposed to be. So I like sweets. I like sweets more than I like food. So I'm going to eat sweets, but not like I was eating them every day. I'm not going to do that. Because I like the way I look, y'all. My waist is snatched. You know what I'm saying? I can't get the youngin if I'm looking all like a biscuit, right? So I'm not going to be eating them. So that's my report on that. But back to Jag. So Jag, the husband sent her a very nice letter. Y'all go on Instagram, YouTube, somewhere and find it, right? He wrote her a very nice letter saying, "You can have all the money. I don't want nothing from you. He no longer part of Philadelphia. Wish you well, but I'm out." Right? He said a whole bunch of stuff, but he said it very nice and very eloquently. She took it and ran with it and said, "I'm about to dog your mama." And the barbershop where she got arrested at is his cousin's. His cousin's shop, right? She went on live and keeps doing it on her social media saying that they selling drugs out of there. Now, she need to be careful because you try to mess with somebody's livelihood. You might come up missing, Jag, right? The husband said he don't want no parts of you. Good luck, and I'm out, right? Mm-hmm. She said she's going to get his mama. She's going to tear down his whole family. She said she spit so much venom. Y'all go on. I'm trying to think where I saw it. Because she posted the whole letter that he put, and then on her IG, Jaguar Wright, whatever her IG, I think it's called Jaguar Wright. She put up his letter, which was nice. If anybody could see that he said goodbye in a very nice way. Don't want nothing from you. Peace. Deuces, right? She, oh yeah, come on at what time? What time is it? 7:35. Yeah, it come on at 8 or 9? And what is it coming on? BET? What is it coming on? Because I'm watching it. Cause that's a whole
good.
Yeah, that's a whole mess too. That's gonna be a whole mess. That's Bobby's shop. Who's Bobby? Who you know? Who you know? You know the people, Lisa Marie? You down in Texas? Come on with the T. 9:30. Come on. Oh well, what come on at 9 then? What did come on before? And what state? What network is it on? She went to the precinct. Yeah, I saw it. And told they selling drugs out of the barbershop where she herself has copped from. Now you know she's low. Yeah, she did. And then on her IG, when she said that, she be like,
Bravo.
Bravo. Okay, cool. She like hashtag Jag don't give a fuck. You fuck around, come up stinking, Jag. I don't know how them Negroes in Texas roll, but you need to be quiet, right? And so the husband, I believe this is why the husband said, okay, this is enough. Because he know them people. He don't want no parts with them people, right? He went back home with his mama and them, okay? A safe place. It's always safe with mama and them. See this? With mama and them, right? He went back with mama and them. And Jagger said she's going to harass his mom and his sisters. That's what she's planning on doing. She said, it's going to be a fun summer. So she plans on harassing them people till they do something to her or stop her. She just keeps saying Bobby. She keeps saying Bobby owned the shop. Well, that's because that's his cousin. She know them people, right? And I think they was cutting her hair or whatever, right? Now, Jazz is down there in Texas. Where she at? Jazz says she's probably in. She keeps saying Dallas. She said she don't think she's in Dallas. She thinks she's in. Is it Grand Prairie? Because that's what Jazz is, Grand Prairie. And she says she thinks it's Grand Prairie. So I got Jazz on the case to find the shop. She's on that case this week to find the barbershop. Because she said the name of the barbershop. We Googled it, but that ain't the right one. So Jazz, my daughter's on the case to find the shop. And I told her if she see Jazz, don't approach her. Don't say shit to her. Because you had to fight Jazz. She has resorted to theatrics in the worst way. Absolutely she has. Right? Now, I don't know what happened when she went to the police station. They arrested her. She's out. But I don't know what they charged her with or what, right? Mm-hmm. But the husband has, because he's the husband, and there's a term for it. I can't remember what the term is. He has put out a thing. I'm going to say a thing. We're talking ghetto terms. He has put out a thing on her so that as soon as the police see her, they can put her in the mental health facility. We used to call it pink slip, but it's called something else. There's some numbers to it. 5150. It might be 5150, her. It might be that. Yeah, it might be that. 5150.
5150.
Yeah, it might be that. But he's got a thing out to put her away when they see her, right? But like I said, she wouldn't got that girl. So you see her curse her son's father out a lot. This morning she did it? No, I was arrested. Did she? See, anybody in her crosshair, that's what I told Jazz, because Jazz likes Jaguar. She is going to, anybody getting her crosshairs they're going to be a target. Because I think, they say she's bipolar. I see the manic, but I don't see the depressed part. I don't think she's bipolar. I think she is schizophrenic. That's what I think she is. There's levels and different spectrums of schizophrenia because she targets. Schizophrenia, they put a target and then you're it, right? Until they get another target. So I think that she's schizophrenic. I don't think she's bipolar because bipolar people swing up and then they swing down. I've never seen her swing down. When's she going to swing down? You know what I'm saying? She stays in a manic state. Mm-hmm. She stays in a manic state. She never swings down because it's a cycle. Bipolar is a cycle. I've never seen her in the depressed state. She won't shut up. She won't go to sleep. I don't believe she sleeps. Right? Sure did. The boy was on the phone with his dad and it went all the way. Oh, wow. Is the boy with her? The boy ain't with her, is he? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Y'all just realized y'all can see me, my legs. Oh, I can see my legs. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get ready to prepare because we got to figure out something to eat before the shows come on.
Yeah, it's about that time. I've been outside all day.
What we eating?
Man,
see, I love it. Listen, y'all, I love it, okay? I love it because they eat. His fiance is on her way down here. They eat. They going to eat. Yeah, I ain't got to worry. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to figure it out. I ain't got to do nothing because they going to eat. I can just get a piece of what they eating on. What you going to eat?
I had to go somewhere because ain't no meat out there, huh?
I took some chicken out and put it in the sink, some chicken legs. But them legs is humongous. They look like dinosaur legs. I meant to tell you, I just took them out before I started the live. Y'all, so my son had ordered some, what you call that? When you order the food, Instacarted some food, and we went and picked it up, right? Child, I just took the legs out just 2 minutes before I got on live. I took the leg because I let them sit out, took a few of them out the bag and put them in a bowl to finish thawing out of water. Them legs like this. Them legs is huge.
Is GMO or something?
Yeah, I'm scared of them. I don't food with no big pieces of meat. That's why I don't eat that.
I ate that bag before though.
You did?
One time, years ago.
Well, let me tell y'all my experience of eating big chicken. When I eat big chicken, I've eaten big chicken wings before once or twice. They don't cook right. The first time the taste wasn't right. Second time I realized they don't cook right. That's why the taste ain't right. They don't cook right. We can give it a go. I was gonna put them in the oven. We can give it a go.
I put them in a turkey fryer. That's what I put the legs in.
But we ain't got enough grease. We ain't got no grease for that. We put peanut oil. Them legs.
No, you don't gotta have peanut oil. It just peanut oil lasts longer.
The turkey fryer, you're supposed to have peanut oil.
For a turkey, yeah, but not for a chicken.
I like my chicken small too. I don't want them teeny. I don't want the babies.
Not right? The ATL wings. The ATL wings.
I don't want the babies, but I want them normal size, medium again. We're at the medium again, right? I don't want no giant dinosaur chicken parts. Because they're doing something with the chicken. Let me tell y'all, we got to be careful now. I know conspiracy theorists, but I do have logic, right? We got to be careful, y'all, because there's something going on with the chickens. Everybody know black folks eat chicken. Now the chicken wing, first they disappeared, then they come back, they higher. Now we started eating thighs. Now we eating the legs more. They do, I don't trust this stuff. I wish I could not eat meat, but I can't. I can if I try, but I like to eat meat.
Going vegan is dangerous too, though.
Yeah, it is. But
You gotta have just a good balance. Like not meat every day.
But if you think about what the chicken does and what it eat, you won't eat it. I won't.
See, I want to be done eating meat because I don't want to. Anything that do what I do, I don't want to. I don't want to eat it. You gotta have sex and reproduce and all. Why am I eating that?
You don't eat the sex organ.
I'm just saying though.
Does a chicken have a sex organ? For all you smarties, does a chicken have a sex organ?
I'm just saying all these.
How the eggs? Where the eggs come from? I'm gonna need all y'all to do some. I got some homework for y'all. When we come back next week, I need y'all to tell me. That's you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't play with the noises. Watch the noises, right? I need to find out how does the chicken reproduce, and what part of the body does the egg come from? Corey, I need you to find out. You laughing? I'm dead serious, Corey. This is a serious question. Where do the eggs come? Do they drop out their butt? Do they have a butt?
Yeah.
Do they have a vagina? Did the rooster have a penis?
I was leaving for 5 years. It was cool. I want to go back one day. Yeah, that's the wave. That's the wave.
See, Corey is such a worldly dude. Such a worldly dude. I like Corey. He's such a worldly dude.
Anything that don't come out the ground, I really don't want to eat it for real. If it don't come out the ground.
That's going to eliminate a lot of stuff for you.
But then you know, when you don't eat, vegans is high in carbs. I don't want to do that either.
We can't eat the carbs.
It's gonna put the weight
borderline diabetics and walk around like the clumps. No.
Can't eat the carbs. That's why.
But a lot of vegans are very extremely thin though.
Darian was a vegan for a while.
He was thin, wasn't he?
He was thin. You can see he looked like a leaf. He was cut up strong.
Well, y'all, it's been fun like always. I'm tripping because you can see my whole body. Like, listen, y'all, I ain't going back to eating sweets. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, blood, please.
I was trying to say.
Because I'm back to my normal size almost, right? I ain't been this size since I had him. Okay, he's the reason. Him right here.
Of course, blame it on me. I'm the last one.
Yeah, he was 10 pounds. It was him, right? I've had big children. He was the biggest. So I like the way I look. And my face is slimmer. You can see my cheekbones again. So I'm not going to eat the sweets. I'm not going to, But we can ready to go eat some now. Why? Because JoJo is here with the money. So anyway, y'all. Love y'all. Again, thank you for all the birthday wishes and all the birthday everything. I thank y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll be Sunday. I'm going to have everything together next Sunday. Because I'm gonna, maybe Joe might buy me a tripod for my camera, maybe, huh? I'm gonna use my camera because this is not it no more. What they saying, JoJo?
Happy birthday! Somebody was vegan for 4 years and then 9 years.
9? Who was vegan for 9?
R-Hill.
Oh, R-Hill, you was vegan for 9? And what made you go back? Real quick, what made you go back? You missed the more pork chops? Or was it chicken wings? 'Cause I had the chicken wings for me, right?
I had a pork chop a long time, but they was definitely good. They was definitely good.
You think we should eat some pork? I ain't ate no pork.
I'm gonna have a bad dream. I eat some pork chop.
Yeah, you're gonna have bad dreams.
I can eat pork, not a pork chop though. I can't eat the chop.
They don't need to eat it if you don't eat the chop.
We'll like pepperonis and salad.
That's garbage. That's fake pork.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, see y'all. Bye bye. I promise I'm gonna have myself together next Sunday. I'm gonna be all the way together. You're gonna be able to see JoJo because we're gonna be doing this. Maybe he won't be here every Sunday because he has a fiance and she'll be here in a while. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get him while I can. Okay, see y'all.